Now, the Nigerian Health Watch has called on journalists and media organizations to adopt solution journalism as a means of transforming the way news is reported in the country. The Managing Director, Nigeria Health Watch, Vivian Ihekwazu, during closeout event in Abuja, emphasized that solutions journalism is a vital tool in changing the narrative surrounding news reporting in the country. In collaboration with the Solutions Journalism Africa Network, the Nigeria Health Watch has actively trained and supported newsroom and journalists, equipping them with the skills to produce impactful stories that inspires change and offer hope to communities. Benedict Uku has more on this story.
Solutions journalism is a form of rigorous reporting that not only highlights social problems, but also focuses on how individuals and communities respond to these problems. By presenting the full story, it provides a balanced perspective that includes both the challenges and solutions being implemented. Through its Solutions Journalism program, the Nigeria Health Watch, in partnership with the Solutions Journalism Network, engaged over 90 journalists and 30 media organizations, resulting in the publication of 250 solutions journalism stories. Speaking at the closeout event of Solution Journalism Africa Initiative in Abuja, the Managing Director, Nigeria Health Watch, Vivian Ihekwazu, said it is crucial for journalists and media organizations to shift their focus towards solutions journalism by inspiring change and fostering hope within communities.
We have experienced news avoidance being a big problem in news reporting. People are switching off because they just are reading negative news. However, with the solutions-oriented focus, then people can understand, and news journalists can also report on some of the solutions that are being found to the everyday problems and challenges we face. By instituting this new practice, or it's not really a new practice, it's a practice that has not been used sufficiently in news reporting. It's now reporting on how solutions can be found. And in doing so, give people a sense of hope that not everything should be left to government. The government, obviously, as we know, has a large part to play. But within communities, people have answers to these problems. And how can some of these answers be used to really find solutions to issues that people are facing, but often don't know what to do or who to look to?
The Manager Africa Initiative at Solutions Journalism Network, Rona Meyer, emphasized the goal of inclusive reporting to drive change. She reiterated the importance of focusing on the proactive steps being taken by individuals and communities to tackle societal challenges.
The goal is always the same, to have a narrative that is not focused on amplifying only problems about West Africa, about our African continent. The goal is to have inclusive reporting and support and understanding that goes towards holistic journalism that does not only talk about what is wrong in society, but talks about who should be held accountable and what can be done right. People have a misconception about solutions journalism, that it is PR, but that is changing, because done rightly, we all know that solutions journalism is investigative journalism as well, because you are holding people to account, you are showing them what's right and removing the excuses there. So these have been the challenges, but again, as we say, if you point to the impact, that shows that Nigeria Health Watch has been able to overcome this, and we are on a steady path. We're happy.
Also speaking, the Senior Program Manager, Chubike Alagboso, expressed the need to change the narrative despite the prevailing problems in the country.
Solutions journalism is that opportunity for journalists to tell those stories. So what they are doing is out there, so people get to know, people get to learn. And what that does is, if someone is experiencing the same problem that they are trying to address, that's an opportunity for them to learn what they are doing to address those issues. It can maybe not perfect. No, of course, no solution is perfect. But what are those little things that can be taken away from their, from their processes, from the initiative, that others can replicate? That's really what solution journalism is about. And we've been on that journey of making it a norm as much as possible across media organizations in Nigeria.
Others emphasize the power of solutions journalism to shift the discourse towards constructive and forward-thinking approaches.
There is much more to also report about the sacrifices and even issues around depression or post-traumatic stress disorder.
Solutions journalism is gaining ground in Nigeria. It is from what we are seeing today. And The impact may not be very visible right now, but I think in the coming years, we're going to see so much more impact if we keep it at this pace.
The call for journalists and media organizations to embrace solutions journalism comes at a time when Nigeria faces numerous social challenges. By shifting the narrative towards solutions, it is hoped that these stories will inspire positive action, promote change, and bring about a brighter future for all Nigerians.